Let's do lab 5. So I created a new document and I want to set custom margins. So layout, margin, custom margin, and I set left to 1.25 and right 1.25. Now let's do the page border set to shadow. So some of you, what you have done is come over here and you selected shadow, but this applies only for the current paragraph. So you can come over here and do page border. Another way of doing it is design page border. Now you see it's same dialog, but the current tab is page border. Select shadow. Okay. Start typing my name. And what I'm supposed to do is insert a line break. So if I do enter, and I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, let's say First Street, it's a new paragraph because I come over here, home, and if I select, let's say I change the alignment, it does it only for the first line. So I can see it using this this button where it shows the hidden characters. So this is new paragraph. What I can do is do Shift Enter, delete, and now if I play with the alignment, it applies to both lines because they're part of the same paragraph. So I keep going. Now I have to say, let's say Montreal, Shift Enter, QC, H1, A2, B3. Now I can do Enter, Enter. I want to insert the date. I could just type it, but if I do Insert, Quick Parts, Filled, and I select the date, and I want the format year, month, and day. So I can come over here and update it. So next time, if let's say in a few days I reopen my document, I could update the date. Okay. Now the company name, and let's say it's 1, 2, 3, 4 2nd Street. And you see I made a mistake. I didn't do Shift Enter. Okay. I can always come back and Shift Enter, delete, Shift Enter, delete, Shift Enter, QC H0, 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 Enter. Now I want to insert the lab5-text.txt. So once again, it's insert, object, text from file, and lab5 data text file. And because I was using Word, it's already set to all files, but by default it shows only certain documents. So I can select my file. Point number 7, Calibri font size. So home, Calibri, and the font size is 12. Now it says select the lines with your name, the company name, and the date. So I can select this line and I use Control, same as in File Explorer. Click again, I keep Control pressed down, and I can do this. Select all the three lines. I'm supposed to do bold and increase the font size to 14. Now I want to do this and align it to the right. Now I need to select the first paragraph, and I come over here, pop up the dialog, and it says first line indent. So first line is 0.25. Spacing before is 0 and spacing after is 10. And line spacing over here is multiple, and it's 1.15. Looks good. Using the format painter, so I can apply it to the next 4 paragraphs. So what I do is I can click here, and it didn't work. So I need to select this format painter and just click before. So it applies all my formatting to the next one. I could also do double click on format painter, and now I can just do this and this. Okay, and if I want to disable it, I click it on it again. Okay, so please see until, so I did work. I'm missing one. Okay. Select the line starting with the paragraph please see until the end of the document, and you format it the same way. So you could come over here, format painter, and just select everything. So now before the this paragraph, I need to insert this. I need to insert a new paragraph. So I could come here and do Control V, but then the formatting is different. It's the default formatting. So I can right click to paste, and I have different choice, and we can see. So you do keep text only, and I press enter. So this new paragraph I can do justify, so it's aligned to the left and also to the right. So in the paragraph starting with I can be, replace the email address. Oh, that I won't do, but one thing I want to show you is I have a phone number, but if I delete, now the phone number is shown on 2 lines, which is not what I want. Okay, so what I can do is insert more symbols and non-breaking hyphen, and I don't even have to close the dialog. I can just do insert, and now if I delete, it keeps it as one word. Okay, that we did. We did the non-breaking hyphen. So now I check file and making sure the author is myself. I come over here and select this. Now I go quick parts, field, all, and that's good. Now let's do part 2. New. I want to do go to file, option, and I want to change some of the advanced option. So when selecting, automatically select entire word. I want it disabled, and use smart paragraph selection disabled also. Okay, now let's do insert object from text file, and now I go graphic files. I come over here, okay. Now I insert my Control A to select everything. Home, Cambria 11. Paragraph spacing after is 10, and the line spacing single is 1.50. Okay, now let's do the next step. Before a smartphone, we insert a picture. Go quick access, labs, lab5, data, insert the first one. Okay, I need to select square. So what happens is now if I move the image, the text is on both sides, but I want it to be only on the right side. So I come over here, text wrapping, right only. So now if I move it, it's only on one side. Come over here, insert. It's weird, it's a bit annoying, it doesn't remember my last folder. Let me do this, insert picture. Okay, so this one, I want it to be square, and I want it to be, I want to have the text to the left. So obviously the text has no room to be here, so everything is below. So if I keep moving it, it's either above or below. But as I start moving, then I can see that the text is to the left. And this one, I do square also. And I want to keep the text to the right. It's good. So now we want to set the height and width. So we want to set the height to 3/4 of an inch. So when I click on an image, I have a new tab appearing. So format. I do what's best is I come over here, make sure lock aspect ratio, and the height will be 0.75. This one also. Okay, point number 15, we play with the rotation. So we click on this image, and we have rotate. So I could whoops. Oh, size. So now I could do a rotation of 10 degrees, but I could also just have played like this. Do the same thing over here, and now we put a shadow. So over here, picture effect, shadow, and we take the first one. So now we want to insert a text box. Insert. We draw the text box. Look something like this. And I see the height. In my case, I want 1, and I want 5 for the width. So I'm going to type, let's say, iPhone XS. Let's do a price, let's say 1400. Apple. Now I can do, let's say, Shift Enter, Tab. It's a Galaxy Tab 2. Let's say it's 450. Samsung as the manufacturer, Shift Enter, and Paran 800, and Dell. So now what I want is I want to align everything on the first tab, everything to be aligned to the left, which is already the case. The second tab is I want everything to be aligned according to the decimal point. Okay, and for the third one, I want everything to be aligned to the right. So I select my 3 lines, home, paragraph, tabs, and now I enter the tab stop position. So 0.5 left for the alignment, and no leader. Set 2.5 alignment according to the decimal point, and I want dot leader. Set 4.5 right dot leader. Okay, so we can see it's aligned to the left, aligned according to the decimal point. Even if, let's say, Apple decides to sell the iPhone made of gold, then it's still aligned. Okay, thank you.